The successor to the Hubble telescope, just about ready now to produce images of the universe like we have never seen before.
Humans' interest in the cosmos and what lies beyond has gradually become a part of our existence. Discoveries by some of our greatest technologies, such as the Hubble Space Telescope, have led us to understand the workings of our universe. But things change and get more interesting when these discoveries become spiritual and beyond our comprehension. Could the Hubble Space Telescope have discovered heaven? Join us as we unravel the intrigue of the Hubble Space Telescope's discovery of heaven, an image of heaven in the vast expanse of the cosmos where mystery and wonder abound. A peculiar revelation emerged from space in 1994. A photograph, allegedly leaked from NASA's Hubble telescope, has resurfaced, capturing the imagination of those who have stumbled upon its existence. Join us as we delve into the details of this cosmic anomaly that paints a picture of what appears to be a galactic city in the middle of the universe. The story begins on December 26, 1994, at NASA's office in the United States. Scientists were astounded by the pictures captured by the Hubble telescope. Deciphered images revealed an enormous white city in the vastness of space. The NASA team was caught off guard and couldn't swiftly respond, inadvertently making the Hubble web server public. Consequently, the images, typically reserved for exclusive study in closed astronomical laboratories, became accessible to a global audience. Within a brief span, the photos circulated widely across the internet. The U.S. government swiftly classified the images to allay public concerns, designating them for restricted access. The photograph, supposedly taken by a photographer at Ellington Airfield, showcases a stunning galactic landscape with towers, pillars, caves, and structures that mimic man-made buildings, making it both controversial and fascinating. At first, one of the frames contained only a snapshot of an unremarkable foggy spot. Ken Wilson, a professor at the University of Florida, armed with a handheld magnifier, decided to study the photograph in more detail. In the professor's investigation, it became evident that the stain possessed an unusually peculiar shape. The prospect of interference during the image transfer from Hubble to Earth was ruled out, and the distortion observed couldn't be attributed to the diffraction of the telescope lenses. After an urgent meeting, NASA representatives decided to undertake a recapture of the area where the anomaly was detected. To achieve this, they programmed the Hubble telescope for the highest possible resolution and precisely directed the telescope lenses at a specific section of the starry sky. After several tense minutes, the telescope captured a photograph with its characteristic sound. The image promptly appeared on the expansive projection screen in the laboratory, seizing the undivided attention of the gathered scientists. The previously obscure foggy spot presented itself in an entirely different form, unsettling the observers. It resembled a luminous structure, faintly evoking the image of a mystical city adrift in the cosmos. The city seemed to be constructed following the classical conventions of speculative fiction and futuristic depictions of cities from distant times, radiating with an otherworldly glow. The structure extended into the boundless expanse of space, spanning billions of kilometers. The City of God, the celestial city hanging in the vastness of space, got a special name, the City of God. People believed it was like a divine place, belonging to the Lord God. Someone from NASA suggested that maybe the city was home to departed souls. But let's be real, these ideas from NASA folks sound too wild. They're trying to convince us of things that sound more like stories than science. When scientists closely looked at the pictures the Hubble telescope took, they found something interesting. The city wasn't just sitting there. It moved along with the galaxies. This movement followed the rules in the Big Bang Theory, sticking to the universe's laws. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. Scientists noticed another thing about how the city moves. Imagine a 3D model of far-off parts of the universe showing up on a big screen. It wasn't like the universe was moving away from us. It was the other way around. It was like the Earth was moving away from the City of God, making it some kind of center in the universe. They even used a computer model to show how galaxies drift away from the city. So the more they explored, the more mysterious and amazing this city of God became. It's like a puzzle where every piece reveals a new secret about the universe, challenging us to think beyond what we know, keeping the curiosity alive for what lies beyond our world. NASA's attempt to conceal the discovery. There are many claims that NASA attempted to hide this extraordinary image from the public. The motive behind this alleged cover-up remains unclear, but it sparks curiosity about the potential reasons for concealing such a breathtaking cosmic spectacle. This discovery, the most important scientific data ever collected, has not been publicly released for fear that it may cause worldwide panic, which is somewhat too vague and hard to believe. The computer-enhanced images were safely kept from public view, decoding the image. Upon close inspection, the photograph reveals intricate details that challenge the notion of natural formations. Towers, domes, and even a structure resembling a watchtower are discernible. The image appears to depict a galactic city with peculiar geography, questioning the authenticity of its natural origins. Moving around all of these structures were also angels. Yes, angels. Scientists thought at first that they had discovered a new star cluster because the colors were bright and powerful. But within minutes, it became glaringly obvious that these were lifelike figures they were looking at. NASA sources claim the angels are a brilliant orange color. It was reported that a group of angels was seen flying together, and a picture was taken of the 3-billion-year-old star cluster NGC 3532. The astronomers thought the unusual transmissions were distorted as a result of an anticipated malfunction on the $1.5 billion Hubble telescope. But later, a clearer view showed that the angels were about 50 feet tall and had wings and mist-like halos. A space engineer said they were about 50 feet tall and had wingspans as large as airplanes. They all had round and peaceful faces. It seemed as though they were overjoyed at being photographed by the Hubble telescope. They seemed to be smiling at each other, as if they were letting the rest of the universe in on a glorious secret. Space agency officials recalled that the sighting of angels is not even the first scientific proof that angels and heaven exist. A scientist from Russia who defected to the United States in 1985 says that Soviet cosmonauts encountered a similar band of bright and smiling angels on the 20th day of the Soyuz mission several years ago. According to him, they will probably find millions of angels up there. The Hubble telescope will continue to operate, and the American and Soviet governments will release the overwhelming evidence that angels are watching over us. The day after Christmas revelation. Adding to the intrigue, the image was allegedly shared with the public just a day after Christmas in 1994. The timing of this revelation sparks curiosity, prompting us to ponder whether there was a deliberate intent behind unveiling this celestial marvel during a time typically associated with goodwill and spiritual reflection. Christmas, as we know, is a season wrapped in a spirit of warmth, compassion, and spirituality, where people engage in festive celebrations, spend time with loved ones, and reflect on the values of love, hope, and kindness. During this time, there's a heightened sense of openness to the extraordinary, the miraculous, and the divine. Hence, the timing of the image's release, strategically positioned after Christmas, seems almost choreographed to captivate the public's attention. In the post-Christmas period, people are often in a state of heightened spiritual sensitivity, making them more receptive to notions of wonder and celestial significance. This would only make a story like this spread like wildfire, sparing nobody. The timing appears impeccable, strategically leveraging the season's sentiments to gain attention. This raises many questions regarding the validity of the publication's claims. Did NASA find heaven? Whether or not the things we see in this image are real or just made-up fiction is yet to be known for sure. But one thing is certain. People have been claiming that NASA found evidence of some religious tradition or another for decades. As scientists started digging into the clockwork of the universe, people began claiming to find evidence of the divine. In a similar narrative, in 2016, an image circulating online was reported to feature the gates of heaven nestled into a nebula. Captions featured the usual claims that scientists were hampered by what they had found, but that wasn't true because the image was fake. More accurately, it was a work of art later co-opted to sell a religious story online. The image was one of a number of similar works by Adam Ferris, an artist known to use a pixel sorting process to create art out of Hubble images. Ferris began with an actual Hubble image of Messier 17, the Swan Nebula, and created the so-called Gates of Heaven by sorting the pixels to create stacks. Ferris never made any claims of legitimacy about his work, but it was later picked up by third parties who attached the Heaven's Gate narrative. Similarly, the image of the heavens was originally published in a weekly world news story called Heaven Photograph by Hubble Telescope. The story was republished online in 2009. Although Weekly World News was famously known for being a supermarket tabloid concerned with half-bat, half-human hybrids and figuring out whether you were descended from aliens, this particular story of the heavens caught the intrigue of many. The story is built on a weak foundation of truth. It begins by talking about Hubble's recent repairs, as earlier discussed, those that corrected the mirror defect and the first clear images taken afterward. According to the paper, astronomers pointed Hubble at the edge of the universe and saw a brilliant celestial city floating in space. The image, like the magazine itself, is in black and white. It looks like a distant city, or maybe a large house on a hill, set against a dark, star-speckled sky. Spikes of light sprawl from the edges of the city, stretching out into space at odd angles. It helps sell the image, giving the city a heavenly look, but many would argue that this also reveals its artificial nature, claiming that the spikes are all wrong. This claim is quite fair, because when looking at images from Hubble, or the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, bright objects like stars have characteristic spires of light spread out around them. You might also have noticed that the spikes visible in Hubble images differ from those in JWST images, and there's a reason for that. This is because diffraction spikes are a key feature of images taken with mirror-based telescopes. Light collected by the primary mirror gets distorted slightly from interacting with the mirror itself and passing by the support struts. When looking at large diffuse objects, the distortion is small enough that it's not noticeable. However, the high concentration of bright light causes distinct spikes when looking at stars. Importantly, diffraction spikes are artifacts of the telescope structure. They are not representative of the object being observed. This means we can determine whether a particular telescope took a particular image from the pattern of spikes. This already begins to debunk the entire theory about the image, as there are nearly a dozen similar spikes on the image. Now, this doesn't prove the story about NASA finding heaven, or that the image of heaven does not exist, but it does cast some doubt on the image that is in full circulation. Perhaps this may not be the actual image taken by NASA. If the photo published in this article is actually from space, then 99% of the doubt about whether it is of New Jerusalem or not is eliminated. Dr. Masson, the scientist who is said to have smuggled the photo from NASA, says that they aimed the telescope at a cluster of stars. Probably only an expert in photography could tell if the image is real. But if you scrutinize the photo, you'll find that the city is surrounded by stars, as if it was taken in space. The only people who know whether this photo is a space photo are Dr. Masson, the scientists who allegedly took it, and Weekly World News magazine. Since no one has been able to contact any of these people, it is difficult to verify whether the photo was taken in space or not. If the photo is really a space photo, it could most likely be the celestial city of God, because it's clear that what is in the photograph is not a star, planet, or galactic body. Was Hubble repaired in mid-December 1993, as stated in the article? Yes, repairs did indeed take place on Hubble in 1993. According to a Weekly World News magazine article, repairs were completed by mid-December, and the first images after repair were beamed to Earth on December 26, 1993. This corresponds with information from several sources, which say that the repairs were completed by December 9th. The Hubble website says that the images were released, not beamed to Earth, by NASA on January 13, 1994, which means they must have been beamed to Earth between December 9, 1993, the date when the repairs were complete, and January 13, 1994, the date the photos were officially released. December 9, 1993, the date given by Weekly World News magazine, is between these dates and therefore a possible date for the beaming of the photos to Earth. Weekly World News magazine published its first article on the images on February 8, 1994, and again on September 10, 2009. There is no contradiction in any of these dates. On December 2, 1993, the Space Shuttle Endeavour carried 7 crew members into orbit for a mission involving 5 days of spacewalks and repairs. They removed the high-speed photometer and replaced it with CoStar. They also replaced the original wide-field and planetary camera with the new WFPC-2. The crew performed many other tasks, including replacing solar panels, fuse plugs, and other hardware. By December 9th, they were finished. NASA released the first new images from Hubble's fixed optics on January 13, 1994. The pictures were beautiful. Their resolution was excellent. Hubble was transformed into the telescope that had been originally promised. Hubble's quest to find heaven. Imagine peering into the vastness of the universe and stumbling upon not just stars, but ladder-like structures surrounding a fading star. That's what the NASA ESA Hubble Space Telescope recently captured, and it reminds us of the mysterious discovery of the City of God. While we may not have witnessed the fabled stairway to heaven, these ladder-like features around the dying star share intriguing similarities with the celestial city suspended in the cosmos. The Red Rectangle Nebula is like a cosmic puzzle. Catalogued as HD 44179, it was given this name because of its unique shape and color when seen through regular telescopes on Earth. With its extraordinary vision, the Hubble telescope revealed surprising details about this nebula that ground-based telescopes couldn't capture due to Earth's wobbly atmosphere. This complexity mirrors the intricate features discovered in the City of God, challenging what we know about the universe. Like the City of God, the Red Rectangle is full of surprises. The ladder-like structures, which look like rungs or a spider's web, are projections of gas cones. It's like looking at a series of nested wine glasses filled to the brim with gas when viewed from the side. These peculiar features, unveiled by the Hubble telescope, make us question how the universe works. The Red Rectangle, initially named for its unique shape, surprises us again by not being a true rectangle but an X-shaped structure. This challenges what we thought we knew about the universe's rules. Both the City of God and the Red Rectangle bring unexpected shapes and structures that spark curiosity, making scientists rethink what they understand about the cosmos. Like the City of God, the Red Rectangle has a star at its center that plays a crucial role in shaping its surroundings. The dying star is shedding its outer layers, creating a unique biconical structure. This periodic ejection of gas and dust echoes the mysterious movements observed in the City of God. These shared elements remind us that cosmic phenomena are interconnected and that the universe is full of wonders waiting to be unraveled. While the City of God and the ladder-like structures around HD 44179 differ, both discoveries highlight the universe's amazing and often surprising nature. These cosmic wonders, captured through advanced telescopes, beckon us to explore further, challenging our ideas and inviting us to uncover the secrets hidden within the vast cosmic tapestry. Whether these discoveries and their relations to heaven are true or not, the wonder of this entire story lies in our ability to create such fascination about outer space, millions and millions of galaxies away from us. The Hubble Space Telescope made this possible. Yet one might wonder, how exactly does it work? The Hubble's unique design and purpose, nestled above the Earth's atmosphere, allow it to operate in a realm where image distortion is minimal. It completes an orbit roughly every 97 minutes and is designed to capture high-resolution images and precise spectra by concentrating starlight. This unique vantage point allows Hubble to overcome the atmospheric twinkling that hinders ground-based telescopes, providing unparalleled clarity. Despite its relatively modest 2.4-meter mirror diameter, Hubble competes admirably with ground-based telescopes that have 10 to 20 times larger mirrors. This remarkable feat is owed to the telescope's intricate design and technological advancements, making it a colossal and complex space machine. Time on Hubble is precious astronomers' worldwide vie for more observation time than is available. From observing to essential housekeeping tasks, the telescope's operations are meticulously planned to ensure optimal functionality and data acquisition. Its scientific instruments are at the core of Hubble's capabilities, divided into two groups. These instruments serve diverse purposes, from capturing images to dissecting the light from stars and galaxies, revealing a rainbow-like spectrum. Hubble's distinctive position enables observations of infrared and ultraviolet light, typically filtered out by Earth's atmosphere. The array of instruments such as ACS, Advanced Camera for Surveys, and NICMOS, Near-Infrared Camera and Multi-Object Spectrograph, caters to specific observation needs, ranging from visible and ultraviolet to infrared. Hubble's functionality hinges on various mechanical and electrical components. Solar panels convert sunlight into electricity, and gyroscopes, star trackers, and reaction wheels maintain stability, ensuring precise pointing toward celestial objects under study. The intricate dance of these components allows Hubble to remain steady for hours or days, capturing detailed observations. How does the data reach Earth? Hubble's valuable data doesn't make its way to Earth alone. It relies on a sophisticated communication network. The telescope initiates this cosmic conversation by transmitting its observations to a satellite in the Tracking and Data Relay Satellite System. The satellite then relays the signal down to White Sands, New Mexico. There, the data embarks on a global journey, crossing continents to reach Europe, where it settles into an extensive data archive in Munich, a joint venture of international collaboration. What makes Hubble's mission even more remarkable is the spirit of international collaboration that fuels its operations. Not just a NASA endeavor, it's a joint venture with the European Space Agency, ESA. This collaboration extends beyond borders, involving specialists from ESA working in the USA at the Space Telescope Science Institute and another coordinating facility in Munich, Germany. European astronomers, claiming more than 15% of Hubble's observing time, have made substantial contributions to numerous scientific publications. Hubble stands out as a beacon of discovery in the grand tapestry of space exploration. Cutting-edge technology and international teamwork have expanded our comprehension of the cosmos. Venture further into the cosmos. Hubble remains a symbol of humanity's relentless pursuit to untangle the mysteries of the universe, illuminating the vast unknown, one observation at a time. Hubble Space Telescope discoveries. Since its journey into the cosmos began in 1990, NASA's Hubble Space Telescope has gifted us with breathtaking images, unveiling the mesmerizing beauty of the universe. Hubble goes beyond merely presenting pretty pictures. It is equipped with a suite of scientific instruments that transform it into a celestial observatory capable of capturing light across a vast range of wavelengths, from ultraviolet and visible to near-infrared. Its remarkable sensitivity makes Hubble one of the most invaluable and prolific observatories in the history of astronomy. A collaborative effort between the United States Space Program and the European Space Agency, Hubble gracefully orbits 325 miles above Earth's surface. Above the atmospheric turbulence, Hubble enjoys a clear view of astronomical wonders, enabling consistent observations with superior detail compared to many ground-based observatories. Its advanced instruments have the power to scrutinize objects both nearby and distant, from minuscule colliding asteroids within our solar system to remote galaxies in the throes of star formation, dating back to when the universe was a mere 3% of its current age. Through Hubble's lens, we've made pivotal discoveries that have shaped our understanding of the universe's structure, the evolution of galaxies, nebulae, stars, exoplanets, and our neighboring celestial bodies within the solar system. In its third decade of exploration, the Hubble Space Telescope remains incredibly active and valuable, having conducted over 1 million observations and leading to more than 21,000 scientific papers written by astronomers. These papers have been referenced in over 1.2 million publications, with the number growing daily. Hubble's contributions are so widespread that every modern astronomy textbook features insights from its observations. In its 30-plus years, Hubble hasn't just provided answers, it has raised countless new questions, unraveling mysteries and expanding our comprehension of the universe in unexpected ways. The stories shared here offer a glimpse into Hubble's captivating discoveries and stunning images. Choosing from the multitude of Hubble's observations was no easy task, but these selected stories showcase some of its most significant scientific accomplishments to date. As Hubble continues to peer into the cosmos, it promises to reveal even more wonders, shaping our understanding of the vast universe beyond our imagination. Are you a space lover who wants to show off your expertise and secure your phone at the same time? Our JWST Tough Case lets you explore the cosmos in style. The Cosmos Lab space-themed case combines the mystique of space with sleek design and durability, bringing the wonders of the universe straight to your fingertips. Your phone is shielded from everyday use by its sturdy dual-layer casing, and the cosmic print makes it stand out in any crowd. Plus, you can easily access all the buttons, ports, and controls and wirelessly charge the case without removing it. To get yours now, click on the description box below. Thanks for watching. Kindly like and subscribe, and while you're still here, click the video on your screen to see more mind-blowing content like this one.